Sky's the limit.
And on the front row for this one is John Keeney, and beside him Gordon Kellett. The inside of the second row, John Burns, who will be the danger man for Gordon, and beside him Brian Ward, who is missing. Rolling there, missing a gear, so our onboard camera of John McCluskey catches that as he heads down the outside. But Burns just sneaking in that inside on the cheek of Michael Cullen, getting along beside Gordon Kellett as well. That's Michael Leonard Jr. in the 1600cc. McCluskey rooting for gears there as he gets along. But you can see it's a Peugeot traffic jam in front of him, this narrow track, as they make their way down towards Bridgestone at the Furry Glen. He's heading for the right-hand side, braking on the Sierra, as you heard the boys complain about it. But John Keeney at the moment, a couple of car lengths from John Burns, taking it nice and easy till all these tyres get warmed up. But there's Michael Cullen, the 2-litre Astra, and Michael Leonard Jr. in the 1600 Honda, doing well in really his first competitive drive in this car.
And McCluskey, our onboard cameraman, really having to make his way right from the very back of the grid. Here's the man out in the lead, though, John Keeney, who won yesterday at Phoenix Park, his 18th victory in this amazing circuit. In second place, Burns. Third is Kellett. Fourth is Cullen. Fifth is Michael Leonard Jr. going up on the grass there. And then sixth, leading the little Peugeots. And going off was Bernie. That's
Martin Byrne from Westport, his first time at the Phoenix Park, another rally man. But here's McCluskey again, just getting by the timing bus there, heading for Dublin Crystal Corner. Quick look in the mirror, he goes out to the fast lane, into third, into second gear. Seems to have a problem with this gearbox, but again, the Peugeot's under braking, you see, can hold on to them, and I guess someone just heading for the grass, and that's Kevin Rowland there in the XB Express car. He missed second gear on the line, he's got it all to do as well. We've two onboard cameras, just David O'Leary's Peugeot there, that just shot from on the roof. We're back with the three in the lead. It's still Keeney. No, it's John Burns actually. We've lost out on that. Happened on in between Dublin Crystal Corner and Bridgestone. Burns just nipped by John, so those places up front have changed. And Leonard now a little bouncy there, front shock's getting a little soft, under braking, really closing on Michael Cullen. Now watching, let's see what speed our leader is doing. 27,105, 105 miles an hour, and don't forget that's only halfway down that short straight.
So down they come into Crystal Bend, Dublin Crystal Bend again, and we concentrate now on lap 4 on the 2-litre battle. And just to confuse things, number 61, our camera car, is right in the middle of it. So John McCluskey, a rally man who is new to racing, really doing marvellous things from the back row of the grid, and this takes a little bit of bravery.
Yes, but this is something young Michael Leonard Jr. just didn't want. A Sierra in between himself and Michael Cullen, because the braking area for the Sierra completely different, much earlier than the Honda VTEC would be, and it's a big car, and all McCluskey will do at the moment is have a look at the right or the left, and you know Michael Cullen never weaved from left to right in his life. He just happened to move that way on the camber of the road, so it's Michael Cullen at the moment making the first part of this sandwich for McCluskey. There's Michael Leonard Jr. in the Honda VTEC, and now it's Kevin Rowland, another of the Sierra Coggers, making inroads on the back of young Leonard. But again, McCluskey on the straight should be able to get by. If he could catch Cullen this quick, he should be able to get by Michael. But Michael will make this little Astra as wide as he can, sit it in the middle of the road, and that'll keep the second place man in the 2-litre class. He's moving over this time, but I don't know, it just strays off that inside of the grass, you know, back into the centre.
So the JMC Van Trans car really having a tremendous battle with the 2-litre leader in the DC car there. And there is the Honda, much modified from contact on the previous day. And there's Kevin Rowland in the AX Express car. But Cullen, man who of course is going for his third Dunlop Group N Saloon Car Championship, coming onto the straight again, completing now 6 laps of this 10-lap AX Express race. Meanwhile, back with the leaders.
You can see there again John Burns fighting hard with his brakes there, pulling him a little bit to the left. Gordon at the moment, who's had the most relaxed race, he's also got by John Keeney, so John demoted to 3rd place. So now it's John Burns from Gordon Kellett, from John Keeney. But I fear that maybe John has put a little bit too much pressure. He did complain about brakes in the interview. It's a long way to go. He's going to have to keep the fingers crossed that they'll keep that all together. And they're on the last lap, and Kellett really coming in at a rate of knots there, just getting over that white line for the quickest exit line. Didn't get it that much, John, now, but there's 2 more corners and back markers in the way.
So, Kellett in the roll plug Castro car, who loves fast circuits, absolutely thrives at Curtis, and here at finish part, and but Burns really under pressure there as he locks up on the last corner, and Kellett really gets the power down as he comes out of it. Surely he can't, he's left it too late for the checkered flag, but what a finish as the finisher moves back to let them through. Cullen, meanwhile, is going to have a much more sedate finish in the 2-litre class, and he comes up to take another victory, and that'll be very important for his points in the championship.
Yes, winner of the 2-litre class, Michael Cullen, and second in the 2-litre class, Michael Leonard Jr. But there's your overall. John Burns from Kellett, from Keeney, from Michael Cullen, and a good drive from John McCluskey from the back with the onboard camera.